Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again to tackle a new art challenge, and this time we're going to be painting with oil paints. But I'm not going to be using this canvas, I'm going to be using this canvas. That's right, it's the return of the ᴛɪṛī, and this time I'm going to be painting with oil paints on a mini canvas and following along with a Bob Ross video tutorial. Bob Ross is of course the master of the joy of painting, so we're going to have ourselves a little joy of painting. Get it? Because it's little, anyway. And I am, to the best of my ability, going to follow along with his video in real time. So, you know, try not to take too many pauses or delays. Now, before we dive into the painting itself, you may have noticed there are a few additional cameras with me here. These cameras are part of something called the Cutbox system, which I'm using to record today's video, and I'm really excited about this. This is not a sponsored or paid promotion in any way, shape or form. I met Peter Gould, the guy who invented the Cutbox studio prototype that I'm using today, over a year ago at a video convention in the US. He's actually implemented a whole bunch of my feedback in the latest prototype, which I'm using today to record this video, and it's amazing to use, but it's currently being kickstarted. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, because I know there are a bunch of you who like creating content. You get this handy little switcher so you can see yourself on the fly with a monitor, and of course use this to switch cameras in a live recording session or an event stream or anything like that. I'm in love with the fact that the Cutbox keeps every single raw recording of every camera, including the live switch. So from the moment you hit record, all of your videos are in sync and you have every single camera angle's entire footage, including the live camera switched video in a separate file. So if you're interested, I highly recommend going to check out the Cutbox Studio on Kickstarter and grab an early bird edition while they're around. You can get the whole Cutbox system for under $500, which is mind-blowing to me. You have 100% of everything you need to have your own TV studio. So once again, the link to the Cutbox system is in the card and in the description. I'm a huge fan of this system, and I think it has massive, powerful potential for content creators like some of you watching this. So go check it out. Now, with that said, I want to start off by introducing you to the tools I'll be using in my ᴛɪṛī challenge, starting off with the little palette I made myself. Isn't it cute? Look at the little ᴛɪṛī palette. Now, I also have some ᴛɪṛī brushes. These are actually just normal brushes, but I cut the bottom off them. I will never be able to use these brushes for anything else ever again, and they're not cheap brushes, so it hurt my soul a little bit, but I don't cut any corners. I just cut brushes. And I tried to find the smallest palette knives I had, but as you can see, they're still the size of my canvas. So rather than use these, I actually found a pair of tweezers that I cut in half. So now, as a palette knife, I will use my half of a pair of tweezers. Wait, tweezers is plural. Does that make this a tweeze? Now I have some paints, I have my terps, I have a magnifying glass in case you guys want to see some nitty-gritty details when we get down to it. But with all that said, it's time to get started, and I need to start with a little bit of preparation because Bob Ross just jumped straight into it, but you know, he does start off by introducing his pre-stretched liquid clear applied canvas and a palette with the paint applied. So I need to get to the stage where he is when he starts his video. Got our liquid clear here. I'm just gonna dab this around. And he said just a teeny tiny amount, so I'm just gonna spread this around. Okay, now I'm not gonna have all the colors that you have, Bobby boy, but I have some colors, so I'm just gonna have to use the closest thing to each of them that I have. Man, oil paints are expensive. Look at this. This is $37. $37 for one tube. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This cost me almost $400 for 10 tubes of paint. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why we don't do very many oil painting videos. That and the fact that I'm not good at oil painting. Look at it! Oh my god, look at my little canvas! Okay, alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to follow along with the master.
Welcome back. I'm certainly glad you decided to spend a half hour with us today.
Oh, Bob, it's my pleasure as always.
So I'm going to start off today with a little bit of phthalo blue.
I have that one.
And let's go up here. And just using our little crisscross strokes, let's just drop in a half.
Oh, that's too dark. Oh no, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. That's too wet. That's too wet, Bob. God, you're so quick. Ah, crisscross. Crisscross. Man, this canvas keeps moving. I should have stuck it down with blue tack. Wait. Let's see if this fixes anything. I suspect it won't. Stop moving around on me, you bastard. Alright, squish you down there. That's nice and stable. Now, a little bit of blue tack for under this little tacker. Okay, stick him down. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, as you were, Bobby boy.
There we are. And very lightly.
This is not keeping it still.
We want it to be lighter toward the horizon, so start at the bottom and work upward.
Work upward. Oh my god. This is way harder than I imagined it would be. He's really fast. How the hell do you keep up with this man?
I never use turpentine when I'm washing brushes.
Wait.
It leaves a residue on your brushes, which is very difficult to get out.
Oh. I only have turpentine.
Plus it smells bad. Oh, it smells terrible. One drop of turpentine in your house and you'll be working by yourself, I'll tell you, because he'll run everybody in the house out.
Joke's on you, Bob. I'm by myself all the time.
Let's build just a happy little cloud. Just take the corner of the brush and just tap the canvas with it.
Okay, my brush still has blue in it, Bob. Just wait.
Sky.
God, you're so damn fast.
This is, to me, is the way I fluff the cloud up.
Fluff the cloud. Fluff it. Just fluff it up. Just fluff it up. Fluff, fluff, fluff it up.
Let's build us a little mountain today.
Oh, good.
If you don't want a mountain in your painting, just leave that little rascal out.
Oh, I want a rascally mountain, Bobberoonie.
Push very firmly and just drop that little rascal in. The only thing you're worried about is a nice outside edge.
Just a nice outside edge. Just a nice outside edge. Oh, that sort of works. How cool is that? Why am I holding my breath? This is this is really intense.
Let me clean the old brush again. I like to wash these brushes. Shake it off.
Wash the brush. Beat the devil out of it. It's really hard to beat the devil out of a tiny little devil.
No pressure. No pressure.
Lots of pressure.
There. See there?
I can't do it, Bob. I can't do it. I don't know why you make people think there's no pressure. There's so much pressure, Bob. This is terrifying and very difficult. Oh, God.
No pressure, though.
Stop saying that. You can say that. You've said it too many times.
When I was teaching Steve, my son, to paint, the only way I could get it across to him was to tell him that I wanted him to pretend that he was a whisper that just floated across the mountain.
If that worked for Steve, that should work for me. I am a whisper. Hey, that's what it works. God damn, Bob, you're a genius. You're a friggin' genius, Bob. Wow, this just looks like, a dog's breakfast. I feel like I need some harder white edges on some of these. Ah! God. I spend half my time catching up from friggin' dropping everything. You know, that's actually not bad. When I like do this, I feel like I'm so close to it, I only see the problems. But that's actually pretty good.
All I'm going to do here is just tap over here.
It's easy for you, Bob. When you tap, your canvas doesn't fly away.
Let's use our old fan brush today. Let's go.
Ooh, fan brush. I have a little fan brush. Look at this little fan brush. Okay.
I want some reflections under this, so I just grab the bottom of it and pull it straight down.
I've pulled them too far down. Whoops. Oh well.
And we got a little tree. Maybe he's got a friend here that's a little bigger.
We sure do have a little tree. Friggin' possible to see little tree.
Pull it out flat, and then just cut across.
Oh my god, Bob, you're so freaking fast. I want to see if I can actually do some of this stuff because, like, look how, like, I've got no room on my palette. Every time I mix a color, it takes up the whole palette. So grab the white, pull it down like this, down, cut across. Got a little roll of paint right there. Then he says to go like this. Oh my god. Every time I, like, lean back, I'm like, this is alright.
I like doing those trees. Let's do another one. Back into my dark color with a fan brush.
Dark color with a fan brush. Oh, big tree. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna catch up. God damn. I thought I'd keep up with him in real time, but he's so fast and this is so fiddly that I have to pause it more than I thought I would need to. Classic Jazza overconfidence.
Tell you what, let's have a third tree.
My god, you're up to tree number 3. I'm halfway through tree number 1. I've got to pause you, Bob. I overestimated my abilities to keep up with you, master. That doesn't look like a tree on my canvas, but I'll just pretend it is. And then you got one back there. Man, you got way more trees than... Bob, you're a tree master.
Underneath here, we're going to want some reflection. So just reverse the brush where I've been pushing upward, and then we'll push downward.
So we're just tapping the tree shapes into the water.
Get a very small roll of paint on the knife.
Oh crap, we're already moving on. So we're putting a trunk into the tree with brown. Let's grab a bit of the brown. Okay, just tapping our tree trunk. Again, when I lean back, I'm like, it's pretty cool. It's not bad.
I'll dip the brush into a small amount of the liquid white and begin applying some color to these things.
But you know what? Taking so many deep breaths so close to a little container of turpentine is probably the reason I am a crazy person.
We'll alternate some of the colors here. I went into a little yellow ochre. Now we can reverse the brush and drop a little of that right in there if you want to.
He's got like these cool textures. I don't have a hope of making that happen. I think I need a smaller brush. All right, got some bushes in there. That's bushes. There we go. You just do that. If your tiny canvas tips over, then don't worry. That's just what happens when you paint on a mini canvas, because you decided to do this stupid activity. So serves you bloody right, you idiot.
Let's get brave. This is your bravery test today.
Oh man, that's a huge tree, Bob. All right, off we go. Good Lord, you're going for it.
This you could put on with a paint roller. Doesn't matter. But it's a good place to practice your strokes.
You want to know where I know a good place to practice your strokes is, Bob? I'm not going to tell you, because this is a family-friendly channel.
Maybe there's a large evergreen. Phew, there is now. Just the corner of the brush.
Oh man, that's easier said than done, Bob. Oh my god. I really need to meditate after this or something. Alright, I paused you, Bob. I needed to catch up. Whoa, no.
Let's build the indication of just a tree trunk in here. Zoom. Let's go up here, barely touching. Begin laying in this large tree.
I feel like all my trees look like pooey static and they're all the same. There is no discernible feature that makes this look like an actual tree.
Take the knife and just scrape in a few little sticks and twigs here and there.
I think you overestimate, Bob, how visible these little scrapes are going to be to make that... Oh wait, no, that sort of works. God damn it, Bob, you're a genius!
I hope you've enjoyed this one. It'll certainly teach you how to use all the equipment and have a lot of fun.
Oh my god, did I reach the end? Oh my god, it's beautiful! Look at my little painting! Oh, wow, okay, wait. Details. Oh, look at that. We've got our mountains. Happy little cloud. This is so good! Why is my voice so high? I had doubted myself 100% of the time while making this. And yet the finished result is kind of spectacular. If I don't say so myself, I do. If I do say so myself, is that the phrase? I don't want to. I said it myself. All right, I got to sign it. Got my little brush here. Gonna get my liquid, good little paint thinner. Sign in white. Oh man, that's so small. That's what she said. That is what she said about my painting. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, my finished piece from my mini teeny weeny Bob Ross follow along painting video. I'm really happy with this. It's so cool. Oh my god, what happened? What happened? I've paint on my everywhere. Now I'm gonna smell like turpentine for the rest of the day. If in my future videos, like my skin down here is like burnt and horribly disfigured, I don't know what turpentine does to skin. He said, well, slathering on turpentine. The moneymaker's safe again. And it burns. It does burn. Okay. Water. I'm an idiot. Don't do any of this. Don't do any of this stuff at home. I'm a freaking idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the result of my little... I am like so happy with this. I also want to give one last shout out to Cutbox. The way this was filmed, the fact that I could go to different cameras and show the different views of everything, it's so much easier to have just literally hit record on this and had it all taken care of. It's amazing. So once again, go check out the Cutbox Kickstarter. It comes with everything you need to have your own at-home TV studio. It's fantastic. You can use it for streaming, you can use it for live events, you can use it to make your own dumb videos like me, but it comes with so much cool stuff, from the lenses you need and a bunch of spare lenses and clamps to mount stuff, and the microphone and the screen and the whole Cutbox thing itself, and the fact that you just hit record. I mean, in the past, were I to try and record the same video with the same camera angles, I would have used webcams hooked up to separate computers, I would have had GoPros, and I would have had to individually record from like 4 or 5 different areas or locations. The Cutbox Studio just turns this all into a cohesive, simple, fun, and really professional result. I highly recommend it. I was not paid to say any of this, but I have been just viciously following the progress of this device. I'm sure you can see by the result of this video that it turns out really good in the end as well, and I'm really glad that I followed along with this, so go check it out. I highly recommend it. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a lot of fun. I had a lot more fun at the end of it than I was in the middle of it, but you know what? Sometimes that's what art is. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. And while you're at it, check out my shop where I sell ebooks, brushes, photo references, video courses, and more. There's another video you might enjoy from my channel over there, and you can also check out my behind the scenes daily vlog channel, Daily Jazza. That's it for now, and until next time, I'll see you later.